Welcome back, everybody, to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In the last one, Miss Goombella and I began a mystery. One of our gluttonous pigs stole the steeped stew. He snuck it into his room. Of course, it was the man who is a little bit overweight. So we solved the mystery of the stolen dinner. It was you, friend. Anyways, our days as Veronica Mars are not over yet. We still don't really know what's going on with this sticky, yummy threat. I don't know if it's related to the dinner, in which case you are still highly suspect, sir. But we were also left off in the last episode with notes that we need to talk to Pennington in room number 6. So we're gonna do that. We also have to make sure that we get to the pot back to the chef. You found the bad guy? That's totes amazing. Yes. Ma'am, I am a manly man, the manliest man you've ever watched man the station. Oh, so you found the beef, or wait, I mean the thief. I am joyful. Yeah, here's your pot, sir. Ah, you are the hero of my world. You have even brought my pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine, and I love it. Thanks to you, from me. Here's just a little taste of my powerful gratitude. Please take it. Ah, why must I butcher this language so shamefully? Please fake it. I mean... A lovely piece of a star. Thank you kindly. Where were you hiding that? Inside of your... You know what? Never mind. That's none of my business. You know, you gotta let people do what they're gonna do. Let them live their best life. Alright. So, are you ready to solve this mystery with me? Who do we think is guilty? I mean, do we really think that, the chubby guy is really gonna be responsible for everything? I'm thinking probably not. I feel like we're gonna have a deeper mystery on our hands. Let's find out. Aha! I've been waiting. I was rather impressed with the work on this last case. With your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think that the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his room. In any case, I must say I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided, then, I shall take you on as my new assistant. Whoa. I don't want to be like a Jolene. I do not respond to anybody else. I am my own boss. That's why I'm not a science teacher anymore. No, I got laid off. But truly, I didn't actually enjoy... I was a science teacher for a year. Now I'm going to talk about it because I'm not a science teacher anymore. I did try to be vague about my career, like, in the beginning of this Let's Play, because let's be fair... Can you just imagine for a minute if I was your educator of science in the classroom? Clearly these two worlds don't mesh very well. I can only imagine what my school would have done if they found out that I had this whole thing going on. Fortunately that is not the case. But I don't know, I love talking about science. Clearly, I have a whole channel dedicated to it. But when it came to formal education, where you had to kind of follow the Common Core, so to speak, the New York State Science Learning Standards, and, yeah, NISLIS, by the way, because it's not just good enough to have the next generation science standards. If you want to teach in New York State, you have to abide by New York State's specific standards because they're elitist and think that they're better than the rest of the country. They do also pay their teachers more than the rest of the country, so, I mean, you win some, you lose some. But regardless, I didn't jive too well with, administration, so to speak. I liked to teach things in my way. I liked having more freedom, and let's be fair, I had no freedom in my classroom. I was literally following formulated lesson plans that were just kind of the tradition, the norm. They encouraged you to think, rather than think outside of the box, you were encouraged to think creatively inside the box. I didn't write my own tests. They were all provided by the district. I actually had very little creative freedom to do what I wanted to do in the classroom. And that's kind of why I feel like me personally, I am more of a fan of informal education, working at the aquarium where I get to do talks in my own style, how I want, making my science videos on the internet. I do still love science education. It's just not the way I'd go about doing it. Anyways, I'm like babbling about my life. When you're here to watch me solve a mystery, I am so sorry. I just realized what a rant I went on. Maybe I'll speed that up or cut it out. We'll find out. Anyways, Pennington, the game that I'm playing, Paper Mario, let's focus on it, shall we? To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I'm a detective from Poshley Heights. I am known in some circles as the penguin with the improbably large brain. I'm sure you've heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. And as for your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache? That nose? Oh, all too easy, sir. You are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? Whoa, 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 my bro. Oh, I wish I was the Luigi. He has got the bod. No need to introduce yourself. I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat, our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bombs, they are definitely highly sus. Now, Luigi, we will reduce this case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. Wait, you think it's the bomb family? That's Pennington, blah, blah, blah. Take heed now, Luigi. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay, I guess that means, I guess it's our, like, not-so-subtle cue that we have to go, whoa, excuse the fuck out of me. It is dusk. Are we playing Twilight Princess now? That is a game I do want to play. I've never played Twilight Princess, actually. Anyways, I guess that what I have to do is go talk to my Babam family, which is not you. So, let's find them. That's kind of cool that, like, times... Whoa, are you even listening? No, 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 dear, that's not what I was saying. We must think more about. He's our little bub. Your little bub's future is prisoned, obviously. Needs to be much more. He needs something expensive and utterly gaudy. Useful, dear, not a toy. I mean, don't you think so? What do you think that? Because clearly, and wait, just use your brain. He'll remember longer. Just think a little. And what do you need? A bit harder, exactly. Think long and hard. What am I saying to you? About saying what? No, 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 dear. Are you even listening? Wow, that was a lot. Don't mind me. I just mean to interrupt. I think we should get our little Babub the Advanced Learners Classic Series of Babomery. 2 words. Cheap and boring, dear. Think more luxurious. Perhaps a car or a house. Wow. I wish I had parents that would fight with each other and buy me the most expensive shit on the planet. Bub is too small for such things, Gold Bob. Stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Oh, what do you want? Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you quit being a champion? Oh, wow, look at me, going through all kinds of career changes. Me and Mario are like the same person. I'm also, jumping around in a lot of oddball jobs. Well, so think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure thing, bro, I'm a pro. Really cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Alright, so, my best guess is to do like any good detective would do, and turn all of the grunt work onto my associate. Goombella, you love to stalk people. What do you know about this little guy? That's Bub the Babam. You know, he's from a very rich family, so he's kind of spoiled. Still, kids are kids no matter what their trust fund is. Isn't that the case? Oh. Damn it, Goombella, I thought you would have known what he wanted. Actually, maybe I should talk to them. Will he give me a hint? Okay then, here's a hint. Oh, wow. Sure enough. It starts with an A. Got it? An A. Okay, is there another hint? Alright, here's your second. How many hints do I get? It's a certain person's autograph. Now you've got it, don't you? Wow, okay, so, I guess that cancels out the first hint, since you just told me the whole word was autograph. Alright, here's your second hint. Autograph. Okay, so he wants an autograph. From who, though? I mean, to my knowledge, the only famous person on the train is Zip Toad. The actor is Babub into him? Is he a little crush, do you think? The thing that young Master Bub wants most, well, let us deduce, shall we? Why, it's rudimentary. He wants a Game Boy Advance, my dear Luigi. Oh, Nintendo, you are so shameless. Although I got a Game Boy Advance when I was a kid, and it did make me incredibly happy. Because that, my friend, is what young children his age crave above all things. I won't say that you're wrong, but, I'm a better detective than you. Alright, I don't... So, Zip Toad is the only famous person. Should we just, like, go to him and straight up ask? Like, hey, can we get an autograph? That's what I'm thinking. He was in one of these rooms, right? I think he was even further. Because that's our glutton friend. I don't think anybody was in room 4, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like that one was empty. Which, in and of itself, I think is a little bit weird, because every room on this train is occupied. So I wonder how that's going to come into play. Zippy! Can I have your autograph? Oh, yo, what does that little bub kid want as a present? Well, I'm sure he'd be stoked to have an autograph of mine, right, guy? Oh, man, don't they all? I can't do it, unfortunately. I only sign for chicks. Are you shitting me? Wow, what a piece of shit actor you are. So, like, any fan of yours that's a little gay boy you just don't give a fuck about, you, sir, are homophobic! Oh my Christ. Well, shit. What do I do now? Yeah, Goombella, you have a little girl crush. It's great. I don't know. Can I... Do I just break the bad news to him and be like, hey, bud, I'm really sorry, but, like, unless you want to change your gender, which is totally possible. It is 2019. Wait, whoa. I'm sorry, I missed all of this. Perhaps you could help me with something as well. What do you need, okay? Oh, how absolutely lovely, dear. Now listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you boldly brilliant man, you? What? Girl, I've already got shit to do! Fine, whatever. Alright, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for a golden ring in case we happen across one. Let's go tell, Bub the bad news that, he's gonna have to go through some pretty dramatic surgical proceedings if he wants to get that autograph from Zippy. Personally, I don't think he's worth it. I think this is sexism. Oh, hello, waitress. You haven't seen a gold ring, have you? You so totally bagged that chubby guy in record time. I was way impressed. Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Whoa! Girl! What the fuck is that? Why does everyone need my help? Why is everyone helpless all of a sudden? Really? Wow, okay, so, I lost these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me. And they're, like, all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe look for them or something? Please? Oh, my Christ. Alright, so we gotta get an autograph from Zip Toad, we gotta get some shell earrings, and we gotta get a golden ring. Holy shit, Goombella, let's not talk to anybody else. This is getting out of control. I don't have this much stuff. Hey, Pennington, do you have any advice? I can't get the autograph. No, you're still hung up on the Game Boy Advance. What a great detective. Alright. Hey, kid. I'm really sorry about this. Oh, wait, he doesn't care. Shit. Hey, you're the conductor. Have you seen anything? Like a ring or shell earrings? Yo, I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. Oh! Oh, does he now? What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Hey! You don't think Bub might want something from someone he admires, do you? Well, we'd better find whatever it is soon, or we'll meet a yummy, sticky end. Goombella, you might like that, to be honest. Anyways, oh shit, get me, Crisper. It is time to go meet the train engineer. Thank you, sir. You are the most helpful character I have met in this entire game. Crisper, let's go! Wait. Thank you. Okay, let's get on. Oh my Christ. In other good news, I had my first exam in graduate school and I passed, so I get to survive another week in graduate school. I have not been kicked out of my program. hopefully I can keep that momentum going. In the next week, it also looks like I'm going to be starting up in my research lab, which might occupy a lot of my free time, believe it or not. I'm going to be studying HPV. Hello, good sir. Yo, you want my autograph? Oh, it's for little Bub? Well, yeah, of course. Here you are, sir. Aw, look at this. This is so kind of cool. The autograph of the XS Express engineer. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. You know what? Low-key, I actually like this. Someone with a notable profession getting the attention that they deserve. It's always kind of, like, hit me in a kind of a funny way. The way money and fame and attention works, you know? And it's not to, like... I know that a lot of people like to rip on, like, you know, the teenage social media influencers of the world and say that, like, they don't do any kind of real work and they suck and blah and this and that. And, like, and I get where a lot of that hate comes from towards that kind of crowd of people. People who are, like, Instagram models. At the same time, I don't try to rip on them, you know? Listen, at the end of the day, I feel like society chooses what things become successful and are worthy of success and whatnot. And I feel like society has really chosen to glorify celebrities, and that's been true through, like, all of human history. And with the age of the internet, people who get really big on Instagram or YouTube also become kind of like celebrities, and so they get all of that income from their fans. But it does make you think at the same time that, like, people who are doctors and surgeons, like, low-key, your favorite YouTuber who's got, like, I don't know, let's say, like, 6 or 7 million subscribers, or maybe they even have more than 10 million subscribers, they're probably... listen, I know virtually nothing about how much YouTubers make, but I know enough from what I see about their lifestyles and the houses that they're living in that they make a lot, and I feel like it's probably a safe bet to assume that your favorite YouTuber is probably making more than your favorite neurosurgeon. You know, somebody who's performing, like, life-saving operations and has gotten their PhD. You know, I'm someone who's on that track to getting a PhD, hopefully someday in the future, maybe, and becoming a molecular geneticist. But I'm going into that knowing that, like, that won't ever turn into anything huge. Now, fortunately, I'm also a loser on YouTube. I don't really have a fan base. I mean, I have you guys. But let's not lie. I'm a super small and largely undiscovered YouTube channel. But at the same time, like, if I were like a PewDiePie or a Jacksepticeye or one of those really big gaming channels, I would probably make more money doing this, sitting here playing a video game, than I would in my pursuit of science. Which, that's kind of like a dual-edged sword, I feel sometimes. I don't know. I'm rambling again. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Yeah, I did, and then I had an existential life crisis. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister, that's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Well, they don't call me Miss Mars for nothing. Here's something for you, just like I said. You got a shine sprite. What's the... Oh my god, it's a shine... Wow, we've never gotten, I don't think, a shine sprite from a character before. So, like, this kind of blew me away. I, like, forgot that those were used to upgrade partners. I was like, whoa, what the fuck is a shine sprite doing in this game? That was just weird the way we got it. It wasn't in a box. Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it, I promise. Right. I'm so happy for you. Hey, by the way, what's a detective anyways? Oh, you know, we're just people that butt our noses in everybody else's business because we can't be bothered to, like, mind our own. Whoa, it's even darker. It is no longer dusk. It is full-on nighttime. Hello, sir. How are you? Mr. Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. Oh, I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on board without a ticket. Dun, dun, dun! Oh, shit. Things are getting heated up. We have a stowaway on board. That's a stowaway. Just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket, I'd really thank you. Well, call me Blanket PI. I'm on the case. Honestly, great, thanks. Well, I have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for the good news. All right, CRISPR, we've got a serious situation. We've got an unauthorized suspect on the train. I repeat, this is not a drill. This could turn into a bloodbath real quick. There is nothing more dangerous than an unticketed passenger. Or, you know, maybe it's just someone homeless that, you know, is trying to travel, a hobo, if you will. Oh my god, have you guys ever seen The Littlest Hobo? Every stop I make a new friend. Oh, I can't even remember it. There's a theme song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to Google it. It's about a dog. He's a hobo. He's the littlest hobo. I also don't know what I'm doing right now. I should talk to Pennington, because he might be able to help me with this situation. Probably not. How did it go? Maybe tomorrow I'll finally settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep running around. Something like that. It's the most adorable, wholesome, family-friendly thing. My ex-boyfriend's dad really liked it, I guess, when he was a kid in Canada, and that's how I learned of this show. Google, you don't even have to watch it, just watch the theme song, and it'll fill your heart with joy. Like, if you're having a bad day, watch The Littlest Hobo. You heard it here first. It is my recommendation. What's this? There's an unticketed passenger. Just as I suspected. The conductor was one blanket short, eh? Then we are hunting a lone intruder. Now, would definitely rule out the family in cabin 8. Rudimentary, my dear boy. And that is the only hint I will give you today, my sleuth apprentice. You must strike on your own with that little nugget of investigative wisdom. Of course, I have other hints to share if I so choose. No, truly. For example, the unticketed passenger is without a doubt our yummy, sticky suspect. That's what I'm thinking, but the fact that you're also thinking it makes me think that I'm thinking wrong, because your logic is always a little bit wonky. Alright, I do in my brain have an idea of where we might actually want to start to look for our unticketed passenger. There's something that did stand out to me as kind of weird, but I'm going to sit on that thought, and we're actually going to do it in the next episode, because we are actually out of time. I know, it feels like we've done nothing today. So I'll try to play a little bit faster in the next one. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope you guys stick around for the next one. Goodbye!